Hello, Kukomi here, and welcome to another episode of Mario Kart Grand Prix, a series about celebrating all that is Mario Kart. Today we are taking a look at Mario Kart 8, not Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, Mario Kart 8 for the Wii U. Specifically, the mod CTGP-U, or Custom Tracks Grand Prix Universe, taking name inspiration from Custom Tracks Grand Prix for Mario Kart Wii. A very famous mod pack from Mario Kart Wii that I've also covered in my series. And, well, first thing I want to address is why am I covering this mod pack and not just vanilla Mario Kart 8 at first? It's because I covered Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, and anything that's unique to Mario Kart 8 can be covered at the same time as this. And this, well, this is relatively new. This is in beta at the moment. You can see we got some new characters like Sonic, Charizard, a Charmander that'll give you nightmares with no eyes. But yeah, and there are, I believe there are 8 custom tracks. But we're going to go through all of them.
Let's go.
And so I'm going to play as Sonic. He's replacing Metal Mario, and he's the only character with actually replaced voice clips. If you played as Charizard, you would get Morton's voice clips, and if you played as Charmander, you would get Lammy's voice clips, I believe. But yeah. Oh, okay, never mind. There were 12 tracks. I had to multiply that in my head for a second, and they replaced the first 12 tracks here. You can see them all. We'll be going through each of them one by one, as I also explain what makes Mario Kart 8 different and even somewhat special. So, actually before we do that, I want to set this to hard CPU and to frantic mode, make things more interesting. So let's just start with the races. So this is Custom Track, or CTGP-U, which was released, I believe, early March 2018? At the time of recording this video, that would have been like 2 months ago. And yes, this is a beta. The tracks are not perfect. There's a lot of bugs, which is why it's in beta. In fact, I can show you some of the bugs. And one of the bugs for this is the map. The map is absolutely hilarious. I believe, yeah, you can like sort of drive along the walls here. And yeah. I'm not sure what that was. But, so to also go, what's in this game that isn't in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe? For one thing, third tier drifting isn't in this game. So when you drift, you cannot get the pink sparks. You get blue, then orange, and then that's it. Pink sparks were added specifically to Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Another thing is that you can't hold 2 items at the same time. And so yeah, I really like that change in Mario Kart 8. Also, this is probably my favorite part of this track. Woo! This is so stupid, I love it. I know this is really buggy and all, but I'm kind of half hoping they keep that specific part in, just because I find it so funny to drive on the wall. Another thing that is unique to this game is fire hopping. A technique where whenever you gain some sort of boost, whether from an item, a mini turbo, or a boost pad, you just start hopping back and forth. It's slower. Well then, that's awkward. You just start hopping back and forth, and I'm going to turn off the mini-map, since it's... But you start hopping back and forth, and you essentially preserve your momentum. I don't know if you can make this. I've tried it before. You could probably make that if you lined yourself up just right. And that is the big challenge when it also comes to fire hopping, is lining yourself up, because it's easy to just sort of fly off the road if you're not too careful. But yeah. And that is essentially what makes this game particularly different from Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. In fact, I'm not too familiar with the competitive community, but I do know there were quite a bit of competitive Mario Kart 8 players who were upset over the removal of fire hopping in the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, because it is an advanced tech that rewards people who are more familiar with the game's mechanics, and once you master it, it can be fun. It hurts my hands, but I think that's more because of the Wii U controllers. Wait, what? Whoa! Okay, I was curious why Ludwig just suddenly flew off like that. But yeah. And yeah, that's pretty much all there really is to say. I was expecting this to take a bit longer to say, but instead it looks like I'm about done explaining everything. I will say I'm going to try and show off fire hopping, but I am no expert at it. I've tried learning it just so I could show you guys. And yeah. And with that, I can also just talk about my general thoughts on Mario Kart 8, especially before, as Day 1 Mario Kart 8, because Day 1 Mario Kart 8 is a bit different from what we have now. Day 1 Mario Kart 8, I liked it at first, but I got kind of frustrated with it. It looks gorgeous, and I think that's amazing. But, one, I really hate the coin item. The coin item is awful, and I really hope it doesn't come back in future Mario Kart games. Also, you can see the lighting is a bit weird with these custom tracks. The water here looks like mercury. Really yeah, it's mercury. There we go. What's really neat is that you actually do get custom songs with these, which you don't even get in CTGP for the Wii. And of course, I should include a download link in the description for if you want to join in on the fun. Just remember, like I said, it's in beta, so it's going to be very buggy, and I don't know why that was a trick thing. And ooh, we even got 5 laps. Oh, whoops. But yeah. And so yeah, where was I? Yes, I really dislike the coin item, and the ability to hold 2 items at once in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe sort of helps fix that, but not by much. And I remember one time I just sort of snapped with this game was when I was playing. I decided I was a little bored just playing standard Mario Kart 8, so I decided to turn it on the items to bomb-bombs only, just to have a little fun. I got the item box about 11 times through one race, and only about 2 of them were bomb-bombs. Can you guess what the other 9 item boxes were? They were coins. Speaking of which, there were no coins on this track. Huh. But yes, I have a very, 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 very big hatred of the coin item. And that experience really soured my view of Mario Kart 8. Along with that, I just find games like Mario Kart Wii and Mario Kart Double Dash more fun to play. But ultimately, yeah. And I will admit, actually trying to practice fire hopping has made me enjoy the game a little more. I know a lot of people, fire hopping is probably the biggest, I don't know how to put this, controversy in the community, because so many people claim that, oh, it just makes it ruins the game for those who just want to have fun. And I disagree. That would be like saying that wave dashing ruins melee. And some people it does, and I sort of understand that sentiment because it makes a clear difference between those who are more practiced and skilled at the game. It gives a higher skill ceiling, and for competitive, it can raise the skill floor. Like, say if you wanted to get into competitive melee, you would need to learn a lot of tech. It's not very beginner-friendly. Versus something like Brawl or Smash 4, which are a bit more beginner-friendly because there isn't a ridiculous amount of tech to learn. But at the same time, the stuff you can pull off with melee system is far beyond what you could do in the other games. And that's just to give an idea. I think it's the same here. I'm not going to call Mario Kart 8 the melee of Mario Kart, though that would be funny if this game had like some resurgence after a few years. Because for those of you who don't know anything about Smash Brothers, I like how I'm discussing Smash Brothers history in a series about celebrating Mario Kart. But who knows, there's also the theory that Super Smash Kart will one day become a thing, and I would be okay with that. I get to play as Shulk, or Ike riding a bike. Okay, we need this now, we need Smash Kart. Where was I? I just lost my train of thought. I'm gonna fire the shell backwards. Haha, sniped! But yeah, I cut a bit in commentary there because my mind honestly just blanked out and I couldn't think of anything to say. But I was talking about the sort of, like, the idea of fire hopping just does add a little more something interesting because it gives you something else to do aside from just knowing when to drift and whatnot. So yeah, I feel like this involves just going to more of a in-depth discussion of why having more techniques makes a game interesting. Because with Mario Kart Wii, you could say like inward drifting allows for some, and also the design of the courses in Mario Kart Wii in general just allow for some really interesting tricks. You can like wheeling can allow for some interesting stuff, and I feel like fire hopping is along the same line where it can allow for some interesting ideas. Not as much as Mario Kart Wii's mechanics, but then again, I'm totally biased towards Mario Kart Wii. But yeah. And I say but yeah a lot. I need to stop saying that. I've been really trying to improve my commentary. I don't even know where to start with that. If you have any constructive criticism for me, please let me know in the comments. Because I feel like I've hit sort of a dead end. And I love how the Yoshi here is like... it's like all grayed out. And alright, we got the draft. I don't remember if anything else in here particular has like really messed up. But you can see like the models here, they aren't perfect, but they're pretty impressively done. They got like the full rendered mushroom there. They got some of the signs, including custom signs. Like I don't think these shoot signs appear anywhere in vanilla Mario Kart 8, and yeah, I'm pretty sure those are custom. I don't know about the Luigi Grand Prix one. I believe like in Woohoo Loop, you can do this. Ooh, and it messes your controls a lot. Oh god, Sonic. Never mind the fact that we're playing as Sonic in a Mario Kart game. Yeah, there we go. One day I'll have to show Sonic All-Star Racing Transformed. I have that game, so I could show it. Though, of course, this is a Mario Kart series, not a Sonic Racing series. And, well, and I was about to say, and yeah. Lightning. Thank you. Actually, something interesting I learned recently. I know this is true in Mario Kart Wii. I don't know if this is true in any other Mario Kart. But apparently, after lightning strikes, there's actually a timer that, I like Sonic's lines here, Sonic style. But after lightning strikes, there's like a 30-second timer where lightning just can't spawn. And I think that, I've heard that's a thing in other games, but I know it's definitely a thing in Mario Kart Wii. Mainly because I follow someone who's actually quite into Mario Kart Wii and has done a lot of stuff with it. And hey, I can't guarantee I'll get the creator himself on this channel because he doesn't know me and I'm a really small channel, but he may have put out some challenges for any viewers to try, and I may be participating in that in the future. I believe these are, or some of these are my mushrooms. Yeah, but yeah, wow, at this point I'm just gonna start making fun of myself for just saying but yeah every time. God, I hate how accurate the CPUs can be with the fire flower. For me, it's always just spam, spam, and hope to dear God I hit something. I always try to like sort of spam it and then sort of like start sort of pointing my car to the left or right, just along to sort of create a wall of fire. So like say if I'm like, I would go here, I would start firing, and I would just sort of like start tilting this way, just trying to fire, so I can sort of get like a wall of fire, so I'm guaranteed to hit someone in front of me, though that technique hasn't worked out that well for me. Take that. Oh wow, I hit someone. And, well, that's Mario Kart 8. But we got 8 more tracks to show. And so I will meet you guys in a moment. Also, can I just point out how weird it is, like, the way the characters move? So let's say, like, you pick Charmander, and you could, like, sort of see... Oh, yeah, and I unlocked something new, because I don't have everything unlocked in this file. But... But like, say when you pick Sonic, just watch, like, there's like this weird almost after image effect, but behind all the characters. I'm gonna use Charizard, and we're gonna have Charizard drive a ship with little tiny steering wheels. And we're gonna play on 200 this time, because we're going to talk. Actually, I want to play on 150 for this. Because we're going to be starting off by playing on one of my favorite courses from Mario Kart Wii, DK Summit. Unfortunately, one of my favorite shortcuts to do in the game, and the one I can do most consistently, isn't possible in this version of the track, and I will show you that pretty soon. And I also want to point out, just watch like the back of the cart. So you see how like Charizard's tail is sticking out, then we start drifting and it just pokes out. It's like this for other stuff as well, and I just find it so weird. And you can see it has a Roy symbol because I think I said Morton earlier, that was my bad. But yeah, his tail just sort of sticks out. It's so awkward but really funny at the same time. I like this remix though. Ooh, come on. But like, say, this was a really popular shortcut in Mario Kart Wii. Yeah, there's an out of bounds area right there, so you can't pull it off, and that's a shame. I really hope that's changed, because that was always such a fun shortcut to pull off. This is now, since half pipes aren't really a thing in this game, this is just a boost panel, which is arguably better than half pipes since you don't have to worry about tricking off of them. And right, I should turn the minimap back on. Also, another big difference between Mario Kart 8 and Mario Kart 8 Deluxe is the minimap is a different color. Yeah, and you can see the minimap isn't exactly representative of the course. Sometimes they are a bit more representative, at least of the track, but their placement on the track isn't popular, what the heck am I saying? I've noticed that when I go back and listen to my own recordings recently, is that I'll just say the most random of things. Like, I'll be talking about something, and then, like, I'll often say a word I didn't mean to say. I don't know exactly how to describe it. And I was about to say, but yeah, again. God, I need like a counter for every time I say that. I do remember in Mario Kart 7, if you actually held back in a cannon area where the glider came out, it actually made you go faster. I don't think that's the case in Mario Kart 8, but if anyone more knowledgeable on this game is watching and can confirm or deconfirm that for me, that would be great. I don't think it is a thing. God, it's so bright. It's hard to even tell where the snow drifts are. I can sort of tell just because I know this course. Thank God I played so much Mario Kart Wii. And I like how the bottom there, it reminds me of chocolate. Like the bottomless abyss, it looks like chocolate down there. Can you actually go up? I guess you could sort of do that. Oh, I was hoping I could drive on the fence like I could in Woohoo Loop. So with that, I'll meet you in the next track. Alright, this is RVL, Canyon Run, which is a track from an original track from Mario Kart, the Mario Kart Custom Tracks Grand Prix for the Wii. And this track is, well, the minimap is actually somewhat accurate to the track layout, but our placement isn't. And for the RVL part of this track, because it's just called Canyon Run in Mario Kart Wii, RVL, I haven't 100% confirmed this, but I've heard it stands for Revolution, which is like one of the things you can use, which is one of the modding, or not modding program, application, and that you download onto the Wii, like Homebrew, and you can use that to run Mario Kart, or you can use that to run mods. So that's what I've heard RVL stand for. Oh right, I did want to actually talk a bit more about fire hopping. I know I'm just about hopping all over the place when it comes to topics. But another thing with fire hopping, and I want to bring this up just in case someone else sees this video and is inspired to try it, is that using fire hopping everywhere isn't... Wow. that shell. If I didn't have my banana barrier, that would have ended badly. I need to stop saying as well. So, where was I? Wow, I lose my train of thought way too easily. Yes, fire hopping. So, fire hopping, you don't want to just use it anywhere, particularly in downward sloping areas that go like almost straight downward. A great example of this is like the ending turn of the Mario Kart Stadium. The anti-gravity section. The ending turn of the anti-gravity section of Mario Kart Stadium where it almost goes straight downward. That is a great example of when to not fire hop, because it's actually slower to just, it's slower to fire hop than to just drive normally at that point. But going uphill, it's almost always faster to fire hop. So, little interesting stuff like that, and that's why I also recommended watching the, like, world records of Mario Kart 8, because you will generally see the optimal places to fire hop from those. Ooh, get one off. Aha! Take that, Daisy! Where's the star? Okay, I see the person. I did not get the... Oh. There's apparently an... I guess that was put there to ensure that people could get across. Yeah. I think that's why there's a... That's why there is a... invisible boost panels, because they aren't. I don't think they're there in Mario Kart Wii, but here they're here to ensure that you can actually get across. With this, we should be taking first. Oh, we missed that. Oh well. Oh wait, we do have some sound effects for Charizard. I thought we didn't have any sound effects for him. Anyways, I love how Charizard's lifting his hand. It looks like he's just going up yours, up yours, up yours. And the lack of eyes still freaks me out, but not nearly as much as the lack of eyes on the Charmander model. And I will show the Charmander model for our last set of tracks. Next up is Luigi's Mansion from the DS. Yes, a lot of these tracks currently are just older tracks ported or recreated into the custom track engine, which is fair. And But I can't wait to see what this becomes, because, like, I believe, I can't say exactly because I wasn't around when Mario Kart CTGP was just becoming a thing. Yeah, okay, that's a little buggy. That might need some work. Ooh, wow. Waluigi. Ruthless. Wait, where'd he go? Waluigi? Spooky, scary mansion. Where did he go? I don't see... he's not on the mini-map. How far behind did he fall? It's possible... Oh, there he is. Thankfully the mud here doesn't really mess with your traction like it does in Mario Kart DS and Mario Kart 7. I like how the sign is just floating in midair. Honestly, that sort of adds to the ghostly factor. So Lakitu, okay, yeah, Lakitu did not get us that time. I found that area in particular to be quite buggy. The gliding ramp out here, I believe, does not work. That gliding ramp right there, gliding ramp does not work. I'm pretty sure. I guess I can test it on my third run through of this course. And I think this one works though. I believe this one works. Yeah, this one does work. So you can just sort of glide above the mud, even though it's probably faster to be on the ground. And we got quite the lead, and the CPUs are on hard, the items are on frantic, but we still got quite the lead. I wish you could, like, trick off this. I think you can in Mario Kart 7. Nope, no lock to do this time. And I don't really have anything else to say for the rest of this track. But I guess I'll just go ahead and show the glider ramp really quick. And show that it doesn't work. Yeah, it doesn't work. So sad. Where did that shell come from? Okay. This is really getting the spookiness down. But with that, I will meet you guys in the next track. right after you get to see Charizard flip you off for a bit. And here we are at the last track of this cup, N64 Bowser's Castle. And I have to say, this is probably one of my favorite tracks of all time. I know I've talked about this before in Mario Kart Wii, but I love this track, which I always find really ironic because Mario Kart 64 is probably one of my least favorite Mario Karts. Which is like heresy, I know, because everyone loves Mario Kart 64, but I just don't. But one of my favorite parts of this particular port we're going to see just in a second. The thwomps in this part, they are sideways. They couldn't get the thwomps to exactly like move side to side like they did in the N64, so instead they just turned them on their side, which I find absolutely hilarious. I love it. Oh, Colonel Lava. Oh my god, that sound effect. Charizard, are you a fire type? You can handle the lava just fine. Also, I did say on the stream that one of my videos coming up soon would feature Charizard. This is the video I was talking about. You guys thought I was doing something with Pokemon. Someday. I do happen to be a very big Pokemon fan. Someday we will see you again, Charizard. Toadette? Well, hey, actually that saved me from the lava. Alright, Toadette, thank you. I like Toadette. It's a fun... I would say she's a fun character. I was about to say she's a fun character to play as, but then, you know, you have to consider the fact that in this game, everyone really has the same stats, and so long as they're in the same weight class. Whoops. Though, Toadette, I believe, is the fastest lightweight in Mario Kart Wii, which, if you're using lightweights, makes her an ideal choice, then. Haha, you crashed into the thwomp. Is Mario? Where is he? Alright, I think we should be coming up to him soon. No? Oh, yeah, we should. Okay, let's see what Mario's up to. Oh, that's terrible. Oh my god, he's being respawned over. I've seen that happen to some other people where they'll just get respawned in a really bad spot. I have to say, this is actually really fun to race on. Wow, I almost went into my own banana peels. Good job, me. Good job. Alright, just let that do its thing, and go get Toadette for me. Destroy her. I find it interesting how they made the sort of sprite, the blue shell sprite, the Dark Star from Mario and Luigi. And I'm willing to bet once this gets further along, they'll actually replace the model with it as well, but there's probably no model for it at the moment. Because I know that they're in the custom track Grand Prix for Mario Kart 7, which I'd love to show someday. But unfortunately, I do have a way of recording on the 3DS, but it's very bad. I've tried recording on the 3DS before. I can't even get the audio. I don't quite know why. I've got an audio cable, tried to connect it, see if that was the issue, and I just couldn't quite figure it out. And I don't have the ability to get a capture card for 3DS, and even then I've heard some not so great things about the 3DS capture cards in the market at the moment. Hello, Mario. Enjoying your lava bath. Oh, that must be terrible. I'm glad that didn't happen to me. Though, it seems like falling in that spot would about do it. And we have a blue shell, but we should be fast enough. That's right, take our fire hopping. And, well, with that, which is something I also realize I say a lot, we will head to the final set of 4 tracks, and this time we'll be playing on 200. Alright, and we are here, and we are starting with GCN, Dino Jungle. I have to say, for a long while, when I played Mario Kart Double Dash, I never actually unlocked this special cup, so I didn't know this track even existed for a long while. And it actually wasn't until just before Mario Kart 7 was released, and oh yes, here's the absolutely terrifying Charmander. His eyes do pop out occasionally. And when I seen it say occasionally, I mean occasionally. Yes, we are also playing on 200cc, so we are going fast now, and fire hopping isn't really going to help us. Ooh. Where was I? Right, Dino Jungle, I didn't really even knew it existed until right before Mario Kart 7 came out, so actually it was a really nice surprise to see, it was a really nice surprise to see Dino Jungle return to Mario Kart 7 as a custom track. Yeah, you go through that glider ramp right there, and it is programmed to catch you out of bounds. Don't go to the center area of that turn right there, because I believe that also counts as out of bounds. Okay, this is an absolute disaster. Wow, that actually would be helpful. The way you just suddenly shoot down like that, it seems like it would give you better control. Alright, that's fine. And I do want to talk about when the 200cc was first announced, because 200cc was not actually in vanilla Mario Kart 8. No, it was announced, I don't know how long it was after, but it was announced quite a bit after Mario Kart 8 came out. It was quite a bit after I had my little, I wouldn't call it like I was about to call it like a breakup with Mario Kart. Yeah, no, there's an invisible fence, that's what I was thinking of. Not an out of bounds, but an invisible fence. I've gotten stopped dead there before. I think the first time I played this, and it sort of ruined my race. That. I like how we're occasionally, like, just sort of going up, like, well, hello. The terrain is a bit inconsistent. But yeah, when I remember when first hearing 200cc, I thought it was going to be like, really? They're just going to make the game faster. Is that, like... I was definitely skeptical of it, but I ended up really liking it. Though, I have heard a lot of people say, like, oh, 200cc... Going on the competitive thing from earlier, and wow, Charmander does look really cool with the black covering it. Why can't your shiny form be like that? No, you can see its eyes now. Let that be burned into your nightmares whenever you close your eyes at night. This is the face you will see. And here we are at Wii Koopa Cape. Yeah, good to see this course back. Though, it's a bit different from what you would remember from both Mario Kart Wii and Mario Kart 7. If I had to pick it, it's probably a bit more like Mario... Or no, I think it's a bit more like the Mario Kart Wii version. Yeah, I find... What was that? I knew you fell pretty far before Locket 2 grabbed you, but wow. Okay. Also, for some reason, this sort of like... There's like some stuff that counts as off-road in this area that I don't quite get why it counts as off-road. Okay. Am I stuck? I'm holding... What the heck was that? That was a good overview of the... Okay, I guess we're playing catch-up. Or catch-up. But yeah. I believe you can sort... I say we're playing catch-up. How the heck are we in first already? What? No, there weren't the... Never mind, I guess this is more like the Mario Kart 7 version then, because there's no, I mean, it's not underwater, but there's no, electrical things spinning around, which Mario Kart Wii had, which I was kind of upset they took out in the Mario Kart 7 version, but I understand they were trying to show off the underwater feature. We'll try going over the ramp one more time on our final lap, just to see what hilarity ensues when we do that. Wow, I was trying to turn there. And I was right, he does replace his Lemmy, you can tell by the icon. And you can tell all of his voice clips are also Lemmys. I believe you do actually go faster on this water, which is nice they managed to get that in at least. You can sort of see the outline of shells surrounding some of these. It's like, hello, where did you come from? Actually, if we just go straight up, what happens? No? Oh. That's fine, we'll catch up. No? Okay. Maybe if I had like a mushroom or something, which I could like purposely sort of hang out and back, to try and get a mushroom, but wow. Wait, don't drop me on the... Okay, yeah, okay. Unlike the Mario Kart Wii and DS, or 3DS, Mario Kart 7 versions that going across that bit of water isn't like a guaranteed death sentence unless you're playing, without a mushroom. I believe, actually, there's a hole right there? That looks like it could be an interesting shortcut if you could pull it off. But we're going to need to catch up. I believe in us somewhat. We're not that far behind. Whoa, that's really weird. Get this item box? Yeah. Alright. Wow. Yeah, I don't think I've ever talked too much about Mario Kart 8's, method of determining what items you get. It does it based on a distance from first place rather than on your placement itself, which means if first place has a game, please, I would like to drive. Don't put me so far, Lakitu! And we still didn't lose. What the heck? Oh god, no, no, no! Let me go, let me go! Oh, wait, I think I got something. Okay, we got this, we're free, we can win! But yeah, the Mario Kart 8's the way of determining items is based on distance from first, as opposed to just strict placement, which means that, a common strategy in older Mario Karts was to actually just stay behind when the race starts so you could get some really good items. It's called sandbagging. That's not as much of a thing in this game. You would need to let people get a bit of a lead on you. And, well, next course is PDFT, like the wind. All caps. I have no idea where this course came from. This is probably based on something pre-existing, and I'm tempted to say it has something to do with, Vocaloids, because of the the thumbnail thing. I don't know. I remember in Mario Kart 7 there was also a track based on Hatsune Miku. So I'm just going to pretend this is also something that's from Vocaloid idols, and we'll just say that, yeah. Oh, also the song, yeah. Though I really do like this course. This is a very fun course, though I do not go off that ramp, yeah. I remembered it just too late. The invisible ghost bike! Oh my god, Charizard just isn't showing up at all. Maybe we can get the ghost bike? Aw. Go, my green shell. And yeah, this is 7 laps. I actually really like this course, and especially for 200. This is just kind of fun. And there goes Charizard, but that's fine. That means we get first now. Though I think I'll have to try this course on 150cc to see if I can do like a lot of cool stuff with fire hopping, even though I can't really fire hop. And well, I was about to say, and yeah, it's like a variation of the butt, yeah. Oh, what was that? Okay, don't go to the ramp. I get like how we just saw someone fly over us. I believe you can go on this one, no problem. Yeah, the straightaway's long enough that you're not like going to veer off the course, and there's a bullet bill. Hello, Mr. Shell. How are you doing? Good. Oh, hey Charizard. Phantom Bike! With mushrooms surrounding it. Wait, oh, he's phasing back into existence. I guess the only thing if I did have a complaint about this course is that, and I feel like this is true of a lot of Mario Kart 8 courses, is what am I supposed to do with mushrooms? It just helps me take like some turn faster, but there's like nothing I can really cut. And that's like part of the fun of using mushrooms, just cutting bits and pieces of the course. Maybe we'll have to do a video on that soon, of the crazy stuff you can do in Mario Kart Wii. Hint hint, wink wink, nudge nudge. And well, I think I've shown enough of this course. You can see the multitude of advertisements, the random NPCs, including Piantas, Toads, Koopas. But we got Victory, Home Furniture, Diva, Steak. Just Steak, that's all. And Charizard's about to catch up. Take that, Charizard. Wow, good throwing arm, Charmander. Did that say Westwood? Yeah, this is Westwood. I couldn't read the rest of that, but that's fine. Westwood, the Orange Arcade sold in multicolors. Go Phantom Bike Charizard, eat my bomb. Victory Furniture, and well, I think we've seen enough of this course, so I would say I'd fast forward to the end, but honestly, by the time I'm done saying that, we're probably going to be done because this is not a long track. Okay, maybe, yeah, we will need to fast forward. No, I will find a way to stall out and continue this. Look, it says Rin Rin on there. I don't even know what I'm doing with my life anymore. But hey, we finished! And with that, I will meet you guys in the next course. And to end off our long trek through the current Mario Kart Universe Beta Court, or Mario Kart Custom Track Grand Prix Universe! I'm still just going to refer to this as CTGP, just for Wii U. And that water looks really weird. It looks like Waking Water from Skyward Sword. So if I go into that, will like everything just will like the sky will like everything turn blood red, and I'll just hear boom 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 as random guys with giant clubs chase me down. Also, yeah, this is honestly it's probably easier to just go above the mounds than to try and take the actual course. But yeah. And, well, if you're still watching at this point, how have you enjoyed these courses? You can put in the comments which one was your favorite course. I don't know what I'd say my favorite course is so far, and I'm gonna go out of bounds? Yep. It's a shame, like in Mario Kart Wii, you could at least, like, hop over the out of bounds area before it counted you as out of bounds. You would have to specifically land. And thank God there are no fireballs. Those fireballs are my enemy in Mario Kart Wii. Sure, let's dive into here. I went up the tree. Hold on, wait, what? What was that? Okay. Were there Pokies at this part? Yes, and they should function just like normal Pokies, yep. Because there are Pokies in Dry Desert. Or whichever one the GameCube one is called. I believe it's called Dry Desert. That counts as out of bounds? Okay. Goodbye. I think that was Baby Peach, but it's fine. We won! And with that, we will be wrapping up the episode. And that was right, that was Baby Peach. So, if you like this, consider subscribing for more. I do Let's Plays, including at this moment, Wind Waker. And you can rotate the trophy? Oh my god, you can like speed up, slow down, and sort of rotate it? I didn't know you could do that. Huh. Wonder if there's anything other interesting. Like, you can do it with the D-pad as well, and yeah, you can do it with the D-pad and the left analog stick. And yeah, pressing A just advances the screen. But yes, thank you guys so much for watching. Link to my Twitter and Discord's in the description. Go follow there if you're interested, and what else I am up to. Thank you so much for watching. I'm going to say that a million times, and until next time.